Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky in Bowling Green. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he's going to bring this one out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So Western Kentucky's offense will get first crack at it here. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Topper. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Kennesaw State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He's out past the 35. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen.
Grabs it inside the 15. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Hilltoppers want to crank the tempo.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Hilltoppers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Looking to buy time. Gonna send it downfield. Wide open. He makes the catch. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. And so a huge gain is negated by an illegal forward pass. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Bought a little time, lets it go. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Picked off inside the 20, and they... About the threat.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Rush is on him, and now they've lost the ball here. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. Right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety. That means being physical and getting your back downhill and not going backwards.
They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltopper. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
14, Kennesaw State.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Kennesaw State right back to work.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. It's Brooks.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to...
Unleashes one deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Looking left. Wide open downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there.
Touchdown, WKU. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Western Kentucky, 21. Kennesaw State, 7.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off play action on first down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Avery. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Williams looking for a man. The short hands. It's Brooks. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Kennesaw State right back to work.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
That's caught. It's Avery. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Off play action. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Smith takes the handoff. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Looking to scramble. Can't get him to the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Skips away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the Hilltoppers want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Hilltoppers with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Hilltoppers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Making side adjustments here. Davis looking to pass. He'll throw it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a... Nine. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Ball carried by the quarterback. Big loss on the play. Coming up.
The Hilltoppers will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. He's at the touchdown, Kennesaw State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Number 24.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. The 50, the 40, inside the 30.
Nice coverage, jump the route, create the interception, and then it looks like he could go all the way. Oh, so close.
27, Kennesaw State.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going. Turning it on! A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
Davis will throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Topper! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming.
Here we go.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
Kennesaw State, 17.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Under fire. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. they've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to change this route. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. The offense set for a first down play. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Now the pitch. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Davis looking to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Moving out of the pocket. A shot toward the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Looking to throw on first down. He'll heave it deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brooks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Kennesaw State right back to work. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Williams will pass. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll trim the deficit to 15. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Hilltoppers will clear it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They keep it on the ground to open the third. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Kennesaw State right back to work.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed.
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field, looking to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked him apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Now, sometimes the hardest completions for quarterbacks are the ones where guys are wide open. You don't have to throw it any faster trying to get it to him quickly because you know he's so wide open. Like on that last play, just take your steps, throw in rhythm, and just throw a catchable ball.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Hilltoppers are threatening in the red zone. Snagged out of the air. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. On the option. Quick toss. Touchdown, Hilltopper. And the route is on. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number
see, goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
KENNESAW State, 20.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think
into the secondary on the right. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Big first down sack for the defense, brings up 2nd down. The run to the right. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a
lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing.
He's going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
They'll run the option, finding an escape route. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
You kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, WKU.
This guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
51, KENNESAW State, 20.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is renewed. With his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Time to take a shot. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly...
Breaks into the open. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Williams looking for a man. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And now this offense will take the field again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got another 25. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. Snapped it in the shotgun. Moving away from pressure. Fires into the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Toppers.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly...
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try.
That keeps the score. Western Kentucky, 65.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but...
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
He makes a catch. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Hilltoppers have moved it inside the 20. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Davis will throw. Oh, they're after him. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his leg.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
He'll get rid of it. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got him. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the air on 1st down. Looking for a big gain. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Owls. He got a step and just dusted the field.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big 1st down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute that.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Davis looking to pass. They'll run the screen. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Uncorks one to the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time on target. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Hilltoppers are threatening in the red zone. The option look. He'll toss it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. He'll set up to throw. Complete out of the backfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Great job by the back on the option. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Looking downfield, it's Gage. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. It'll be a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now on third down after that last run. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He turns like that, or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. From the red zone, looking for a man. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and
touchdown, WKU! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. From the gun. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. So they'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, second and long from the 19. To the air, it's Gage. Right on the money. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And they'll get the punt out there, and it'll be marked down just outside the opponent's 45. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to take off.
Well, you know that every single week this guy's legs are going to be a problem, and the defense just has not had an answer for him. They can't keep him in the pocket. That last play, he's able to get outside, scramble, and go make something happen. And with that last run, he's now eclipsed the one.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Dumps it off in the flats. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's on target and complete. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to pass. It's Gage. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Unleashes one. Got his man. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last one.
He'll take the deep shot. Got it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
That keeps the score. Western Kentucky, 87. Kennesaw State, 27.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He had no chance. A host of defenders back there for a loss of 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could
fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Davis will throw. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Man, you knew this this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Under fire. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football.